Hi, today we will continue our unit on gathering sources for a research paper. More particularly, we will examine the process of finding scholarly journal articles to support our research argument using EBSCO-host. What is EBSCO-host? 1. It's an online reference system to access scholarly journal articles for your research. 2. UNCW Library has access to EBSCO-host, which will allow you not only to find scholarly journal articles, but also it allows you to save the articles you select to a folder for later printing or storing. It's really simple. Look at the 4 steps in the orange box, and then when you're done, hit the box to the right, and it will take you to the next slide. So, graduation project requires you to write a research paper, 8 to 10 pages, and you must use 6 sources cited 2 times apiece. Don't panic. Our thesis statement will guide us. It will offer us key terms. That's the start of how we research. Tell you what, I'm going to pick a sample thesis statement, highlight some keywords, and show you how I would use EBSCO-host to find scholarly articles based on this thesis. Or in other words, how the thesis guides my search using EBSCO-host to find scholarly journal articles. It's easy once we get started, and I'll do a practice session. Come on, let's see how to do it. Because there currently exists a substantial need for blood in the USA, coupled with an overriding responsibility for the government to protect public health, it is crucial that society work with government and industry to develop strategies to increase blood donations by examining factors contributing to the blood shortage, raising awareness of the blood shortage crisis, and need for developing a national monitoring system designed for blood collection and treatment. When I read this thesis, I see some key words. Blood shortages, needs, strategies, and I also want to confine it to the USA. So let's see what we can do. Okay, let's start. I'm going to type in library.uncw.edu, which will take me to this UNCW Randall Library homepage. Once I'm here, I'm going to come over to the Find tab. I'm going to go down to the 3rd selection, choose e-resources databases. That will take me to this page, and then I will come down here and find EBSCO-host. Click that. Now I'll make sure here that academic search is complete. I will hit continue. And here I am at the EBSCO host page where I will begin our search. Okay, so I will type in blood shortages and United States and let's type in blood need. First, let's make sure the scholarly journal article tab is checked. Here are the articles that we have now found from our search. And notice over here, it's the Add Folder button. If I click this button, the little folder will open, and that means that this item will be in my folder and will be seen right here. It lets me know that the folder has this particular item. So as I'm looking down, I'm going to take that one out because I don't really want it, so I just press remove. And I want to make sure that I can select some articles that might have some relevance to my subject. I'm going to check this one because it says motivators and barriers to blood donation in African American college students, thinking that this may affect the type of so now I have checked a few items for my folder, and they're noted here with the 3 X's. And I also noticed while I was doing my research that this word, collection and preservation, is a phrase that may be helpful in helping me access another search. So I'm going to click those in, and I've already started that. So I'll get my site, and I hit in collection and preservation, and all of a sudden I'm noticing that I have some nice results that are coming. I have the Battle Over Blood collection. I put that in my folder. I put in how often can you give blood? I am going to put this one in as well because it has to do with time, temperature, and anticoagulants. Even though it's for a different area, it's dealing still with consequences of preservation. I'll just see what it says. New technique saves blood usually lost in surgery. I'll look at that. And the other thing that I've noticed on this particular site is that I have several pages. So I'm going to hit page 2 and then look at some other ones. How about this one? Building a safe community of blood supply. Definitely. Then I have another one that I thought was very good. A technique for improved blood sampling. It's during sleep studies, but we'll see what it has to say. This one has to do with making Europe's blood safer. I'm not checking it because we're dealing with the United States. And here is maximizing the efficiency of blood specimen collection. The safety of our nation's blood supply, definitely. College students' blood donation behavior, definitely. I want to look at that. That seems to be a hot item. And I might stop for right there and then go to my folder. And now I'm going to go to folder view. And these are all of my items, and I'm going to select all of them right here. I have 9 articles, and now I'm going to decide to print it, email it, or save it as a file. And I think I can print quite easily to a printer nearby. If I want to email it, let's try that just to show it to you. I would put in my email address where I want it sent to. If I want to put a comment to myself, I'm going to leave it in rich text. And I have a choice of removing these items after emailing. I don't do that. Now I like to check PDF. And here's the really neat thing, is it's a detailed citation and abstract. I can check the citation format and based on what I'm studying, I'm going to put it in MLA, and then I just press send, and that's the end of it. Very simple. Then you have to read them, of course, and that's another lesson. So